Russia vows to punish those who murdered Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov. On December 17th, Deputy Speaker of the Russian Senate, Konstantin Kosachev, announced that those who murdered Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov, commander of the Radiation, Chemical, and Biological Defense Forces of the Russian Armed Forces, will be punished appropriately. Mr. Kosachev affirmed that Lieutenant General Kirillov's death was an irreparable loss and pledged to be uncompromising in finding the perpetrators. On his personal Telegram channel, the Deputy Speaker of the Senate expressed deep condolences over the passing of Lieutenant General Kirillov. He wrote, "This is a huge shock, an irreparable loss. My deepest condolences to the families of the victims. Those who committed this crime will be punished without exception and without exception." On the same day, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova also spoke out about Mr. Kirillov's death. Ms. Zakharova emphasized the important role of Lieutenant General Kirillov in exposing the crimes and provocations of the West. According to her, Lieutenant General Kirillov has been constantly providing concrete evidence for many years, denouncing the actions of the West and NATO in the field of chemical and biological weapons. In a statement posted on Telegram, Ms. Zakharova affirmed, "Igor Kirillov has been courageously exposing the crimes of the Anglo-Saxon countries and their allies for many years. He has highlighted NATO's provocations using chemical weapons in Syria, the manipulation of banned chemicals by the UK in the Salisbury and Amesbury incidents, as well as the deadly activities of US biological laboratories in Ukraine. Igor Kirillov works fearlessly. He does not hide behind anyone." Earlier on the same day, the Russian Investigative Committee announced the opening of a criminal case related to a serious explosion on Ryazansky Avenue, Moscow. According to the agency, the explosion killed 2 people and injured many others. After verification, the investigation agency confirmed that one of the 2 victims was Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov and his assistant. The explosion is said to be serious and has shocked the Russian public. Authorities are urgently investigating and at the same time hypothesizing that this could be a deliberate attack targeting Lieutenant General Kirillov. Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov is a senior figure in the Russian armed forces who has represented Russia many times at international forums related to chemical and biological weapons issues. He is known as one of Russia's leading experts in the field of radiation and biochemical defense. Kirillov has also repeatedly criticized the West for violating international conventions on chemical weapons and accused the U.S. and its allies of conducting dangerous activities related to biological laboratories. The death of Igor Kirillov is not only a great loss for the Russian military, but also caused a strong reaction from the country's political circles. Russian officials pledged to track down and bring those behind the attack to justice. Analysts said the incident could increase tensions between Russia and its Western rivals, especially in the context of the current escalating geopolitical conflict. Currently, the investigation is still being urgently carried out, while Russian officials continue to make strong statements about appropriately punishing those behind the death of Lieutenant General Kirillov.